Actors who went broke in the stupidest ways by SunnyV2. Yeah, man. One thing that you learn about these celebrities, bruh, these super rich celebrities, they don't all stay super rich forever. You would think that you would make a certain amount of money and just have it made. But, you know, the more money you make, the more money you tend to spend. And if you don't invest your money right, or if you, even without investment, if you don't at least just save it right, you know, get good spending habits, you're gonna spend all the money. You would think that you wouldn't be able to blow through like 10, 20, 30 million dollars. That's a lot of bread, bro. Most people will never see that, even close to that amount of money in their lifetime. But these celebrities, they blow right through it. And then when they have no means of making that kind of money anymore because they've lost their celebrity status, they just broke. Go back to being a regular person. It's crazy. I guess at least they got to taste the high life one time. You know what I'm saying? But we about to go ahead and watch a video of SunnyV2 talking about some actors that did indeed go through that situation. Make sure y'all show a lot of love to the video, like, share, and subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's get it.
Johnny Depp was spending 360 grand a year on wine bottles, while Nicolas Cage's bankruptcy,
dang, bro,
9 Rolls Royces and his own private island.
See? How you spend that crazy amount of money? 9 Rolls Royces, god damn it, in a private island, that'll do it.
However, there are a few actor bankruptcies stranger than Kim Basinger's, who thought it was smart to pay $20 million for an entire country town. Braselton, Georgia had only 2 shops and 500 local residents, one of which describing the town by stating, "Breading chicken is about the most exciting thing we do around here," which made the reason for Kim's purchase even more stupid.
Right, why did she buy a whole town that don't make no money?
A Hollywood tourist attraction by building a major film and recording studio with the added of a theme park, homes, and shopping centers at a time when
Braselton spent even more money.
Conditions were so atrocious. Another local resident stated, "If we talk about the economy, everybody gets depressed."
Damn.
When the real Hollywood was on the other side of the country, it's no surprise that the project failed, forcing Kim to resell the town for $4.3 million, locking in a $15.7 million loss, and the alienation of her entire family who'd also bought into the project. The stress from the town's failure then caused Kim to pull out of a movie she was starring in, prompting the producers to successfully sue her for $8.9 million, which Kim couldn't pay.
Oh, couldn't even pay it.
Made everything and then lost everything. Lost everything. Every single thing.
But at least Kim Basinger still had her freedom, as Wesley Snipes' bankruptcy was so brutal, it also put him in prison.
What happened to Wesley?
He earned over $50 million from a range of different roles, although despite purchasing an Aston Martin Vanquish, as well as mansions in both Florida and New Jersey,
that's a little excessive.
He refused to lodge a single tax return over a 7-year period, and was therefore ordered to pay the IRS $23.5 million.
That man didn't pay taxes for 7 years. Damn, Wesley, what you doing, brother? They gonna come get you eventually. They want their money.
Way out of paying by making the strange claim that he was a non-resident alien of the United States despite being born there.
He knew he had to pay the taxes.
What?
He was just trying to find ways to avoid them.
Although things got a whole lot weirder when Snipes declared he had no taxable US income, making the IRS Form 1040 absolutely the wrong form for me to file.
What?
He also claimed taxes withheld were stolen funds, whilst adding the IRS deceives people to terrorize, enslave, rape, and pillage taxpayers.
Listen, I feel the same damn way. I feel like, look, I hate taxes is some bullshit. And I don't care what the actual logical reason behind taxes existing is, bro. The fact that we take our money, get taxed on it, get it in our paycheck, and then we gotta pay taxes on everything we buy with it, it's some bull. I hate, bro, no one likes to pay taxes. And then you get a little piece of it back during tax return time. And that's only if you paid enough in. Or otherwise, you gotta pay some more during tax season. Tax season ain't a fun time for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the lower class, you get some sort of tax return. But other people, man, they gotta pay some more money. Shit crazy, dog. So I be feeling like that too. Like it's stolen funds, but it's the laws of the land, man. Gotta obey. You gotta pay them taxes, baby.
Although confronting the IRS was a very stupid strategy, as Wesley was immediately charged with 6 counts of willfully failing to file federal income tax returns, for which he was given a federal prison sentence.
Wesley Snipes gets 3 years behind bars.
In 2018, 5 years after being released from prison, Wesley Snipes still hadn't paid $1 toward his tax bill, and would try to settle the $23.5 million debt by instead offering the IRS $842,000, which they understandably rejected.
Of course.
Wesley then tried arguing economic hardship, but the court said no to that too.
Wow.
Instead dropping his tax bill to $9.5 million, which it seems he hasn't paid either.
Oh.
Avoiding a tax bill for 15 years might almost make him a genius. However, when Heidi Montag blew through $10 million, there was zero intelligence anywhere. Reality television was the source of her wealth, appearing in The Hills, Big Brother, and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Outta Here. Although when these types of shows completely disappeared, Heidi instead began recording music, spending $2 million on her very first album.
Oh wow.
Instead, I put every
$2
dollar
million
I have into this.
Damn.
I spent over $1 million, almost $2 million on this album. It's cost as much or more than a Britney Spears album because I wanted.
I would say I know music is expensive to produce, but damn.
History. It sold only 1,000 copies.
Hurt.
In case losing $2 million on a worthless album wasn't bad enough, she'd talk about her daily life by stating, every time we'd go out to eat, we'd order $4,000 bottles of wine. Heidi was going to the mall and dropping
That's just ridiculous.
to $30,000 a day.
Why?
We were Jay-Z and Beyonce. Heidi's outrageous spending was justified because we heard that the planet was going to end in 2012. We thought,
oh my gosh.
Hits.
Seriously, bruh. I mean, listen, if you really 100% thought in your heart of hearts that the world was gonna end soon and you had a lot of money, you might as well blow through it, but damn, bro. That's funny, but it's not funny, bro. That's messed up.
Although the peak of her stupidity was still yet to come. With the money running low, Heidi faked a divorce with her husband, who explained the split was designed to create fresh interest in his wife for a potential British TV project.
Oh wow.
Divorcing was the only way to keep Heidi's career going, although this failed to do anything.
Wow.
Montag had to lose every penny before finally learning her lesson.
We live too in the moment. People say live in the moment. Well, we did. You know, we didn't really think about our future.
All of which could have easily been learned by researching Nicolas Cage.
Not the goal.
National Treasure had brought his net worth to $150 million, prompting him to spend $25 million on a waterfront primary residence.
Boy,
Nick also felt the
big
need
money.
to buy a holiday home. He'd therefore spend a further $15 million on a Rhode Island countryside mansion, also picking up an $8.5 million apartment.
My goodness. Aye, brother.
Las Vegas. But what about his weekends in the Bahamas? Well, for that, he'd drop $3 million on his own private island, but this didn't do anything for his trips to Europe, for which he'd spend a further $12.3 million on 2 medieval
This nigga bought a castle. He bought 2 castles.
Enormous Gatsby-style parties. By 2007, Nicolas Cage had bought 15 different houses.
Goodness, bro.
26 different vehicles, including 4 yachts, 9 Rolls Royces, and a nearly $3 million vintage Bugatti.
Did he think that these would be good investments because they're homes, and eventually if he ever didn't need them, he could just resell them and get the money back? Because I'm pretty sure it didn't work out that way, or maybe it did. Let's see.
Although this wasn't as old as his $276,000 dinosaur skull kept next to a bookshelf holding a $150,000 Superman comic. Throughout the houses lived a $150,000
I approve that.
octopus, an $80,000 two-headed snake,
I don't know about all that though.
albino king cobras that set him back $150 grand.
Super duper legendary ultra rare animals? No. Comic books? Yes. Hey man, that's how it is what it is. But obviously I'm joking. There's a lot of damn money for that, but hey.
To add a cherry on top of the cake, Nick purchased his own extravagant gravesite for a price of $40,000, finally concluding his
So that's where he's gonna be built. I'm buried.
Just months before the global financial crisis.
The real estate market crashed and I couldn't get out in time.
At around the same time, he began receiving fewer high-paying roles, with 6 different loans on his Bel Air mansion, plus mortgages on every other property. Nicolas Cage was headed toward bankruptcy. By 2009, he owed a further $6.2 million in unpaid taxes, forcing him to sell almost everything, most of which at a loss. His $15 million Rhode Island mansion resold for $9.5 million, while his $276,000 dinosaur skull was taken by the government after they discovered it was originally stolen.
When my said that they needed it back, I gave it to them, but I never got my money back.
Nick launched a $20 million lawsuit against his former manager, stating, Cage discovered that he is now forced to sell major assets and and investments at a significant loss and is faced with huge tax liabilities, although his manager clapped back by claiming he advised Cage against buying a Gulfstream jet, against buying and owning a flotilla of yachts, against buying and owning a squadron of Rolls Royces,
that's just like a whole
buying millions of dollars in jewelry.
That's just a whole bunch of yachts.
The lawsuit was eventually dismissed as ridiculous, forcing him to take on low-quality acting roles purely to avoid bankruptcy.
Oh, good. Oh,
Might have been blue chip, but it would still work.
When asked how much has money driven your work choices, Nick stated there are times when it's more of a factor than not.
Okay.
Before adding, I had this pride thing where I wanted to work my way through anything, which Nicolas Cage has since done quite successfully, unlike Randy Quaid, who gave up Hollywood to chase conspiracy, bankruptcy, and all-round.
I don't know who this is, but what the hell?
By appearing in Independence
Alright.
Day, Brokeback Mountain, and every National Lampoon movie,
Here's a Brokeback
Randy
Mountain.
Quaid became a multi-millionaire.
I have earned approximately $40 million throughout my career.
However, despite winning a Golden Globe and being nominated for an Oscar, Randy's career came to a screeching halt halfway through 2009.
Dang.
Well, it began after he and his wife were arrested for trying to use a fake card to pay a $10,000 hotel bill.
Oh.
Both refused to appear in court.
Damn.
The case eventually settled. Randy and his wife were once again arrested, this time for squatting inside a vacant house they'd previously owned. However, things only got weirder from here.
Come on,
Randy and his
bro.
wife began to claim they were being chased by a group called Star Whackers who were trying to kill Hollywood celebrities.
Star
People
Whackers.
do you know personally who have died suddenly and mysteriously in the past 5 years?
While also claiming the group was somehow controlling their finances.
If things keep going the way they are,
Yeah.
and we don't do something about it to expose these people,
Yeah.
my wife and I will be out on the street, and we'll have nothing to eat. Okay, that's how bad it is.
As a solution, Randy fled to Canada, where he'd begin to upload his conspiracies to YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
Wake up!
After which he was arrested for a third time whilst trying to sneak back into America.
Wow, bro. Trying to.
jail this morning after being arrested.
What are you doing?
In Vermont.
Exactly where Randy's $40 million went isn't entirely clear. However, Kelly
Clearly ain't got it
has
now.
been extremely open about how she spent
Kelly Rutherford, okay.
on lawyers.
I don't know who this is either, but.
Stardom for appearing in Gossip Girl, Kelly had two kids with a German man who wasn't a US citizen. The couple divorced in 2009 and began to argue about custody, with a judge ruling the kid should live with their father in Europe, as he wasn't permitted to return to America.
Because he can't come into the U.S., the children have to be in now France.
Oh, that's
The
pain.
situation was so strange and unique, Kelly spent every penny she had trying to regain custody.
Hell yeah, I've never heard of that.
What, about $2.5 million already?
It's cost me everything I've ever made, my everything.
And as a result, she filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy midway through the court case, having assets worth only $24,000 compared to liabilities totaling $2 million.
Goodness.
On top of this, Kelly owed more than $350,000 in back taxes, $25,000 in Amex charges, and had a monthly income of just under $1,300.
That's
Although
regular
despite
income.
spending everything she'd ever earned, her efforts failed to impact.
Go from being celebrity money to that.
Gossip Girl star Kelly Rutherford stunned and fighting back tears after losing a bitter custody
And the
battle
paparazzi
today.
all in your face taking pictures.
Kelly's spending was out of complete necessity, whereas Johnny Depp spending $650 million was nothing but complete stupidity.
How do you spend $650 million? Not Johnny Depp, not another one of the GOATs. Big money.
In 2012, he was listed as the world's highest paid actor by the Guinness Book of Records.
Oh, really?
Despite earning $900 million over a 13-year
almost a
period,
bill,
he spent
baby.
the money so poorly, Conan O'Brien joked that he must have gotten financial advice from Nicolas Cage. Similar to Cage, Depp purchased 14 different properties, including his own Bahamian private island, multiple countryside mansions,
Fucking
and a
real estate, bro.
$60 million village in France.
It gets everybody.
Although it was Johnny Depp's day-to-day expenses that might have been even crazier.
Okay.
A 2017 lawsuit revealed he was burning $2 million a month on $200,000 for a private jet, $150,000 on security for himself and his family, $300,000
I don't blame the security.
on staff, including 40 full-time employees,
Goodness.
and $30,000 on wine, which was confirmed during his trial with Amber Heard.
Oh my
However,
goodness.
Johnny Depp's craziest purchase was when he spent $3 million on his friend Hunter S. Thompson's funeral by firing his ashes out of a rocket-like cannon.
Oh.
Just like Nicolas Cage, Johnny Depp tried to sue his management company TMG, although they'd respond with their own lawsuit stating Depp chose time and again to ignore TMG and all of his other advisors.
I'm gonna say, what's with all these dudes trying to sue their damn advisors, bro? There's only 5 seconds left in this video. Let me let it finish.
Depp truly has no one but himself to blame for his current financial and personal circumstances.
Dang, bro. Yeah, man, what's up with all these celebrities having all these terrible spending habits, bro? And all their advisors and stuff keep coming back and doing is being like, bro, I tried to tell him to stop spending money. He wouldn't stop spending it. You want to talk about all the money that he spent? Let's talk about the money he didn't get to spend because we told him not to spend it, and he listened on some of it. If he didn't listen to us at all, he'd have way less money. Dang, bro. I wonder what Johnny Depp got now. Obviously, the man still has bread. But goodness, dog. These celebrities be blowing through it. That is crazy. I don't know, bro. I just feel like I'd be so humble with it, bro. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't cash out on certain things, but if I made a grandiose amount of money, bro, I wouldn't spend so bad that I would blow through it all. But I know everyone says that, but I don't know. I've never really desired for like certain things anyway. I'm not a car person. Like, I like cars enough to where I would buy one really nice car, but I'm not the kind of person that needs 4, 5, 6 cars. I'm like, why? Even if they're just to look at. I don't, like I said, I don't really care about cars like that. I've never been really being a car dude. So I'd buy one really nice car that I really like, and I'd probably just rock out with that. Maybe a second one on some, like, I don't want to drive the expensive one in like the winter time, so I got the second one just to drive around. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a ridiculously big house. Like, if I was super rich, I'd buy a nice house, a really nice house. But like, that's it, just one house. I don't need a house in every state, goddammit. I don't need a house in every country. Yeah, but learn how to save that money. Learn how to budget. Learn how to not ball the hell out to a ridiculous degree. How you make damn near $1 billion and spend it all? It's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, man, that's gonna do it for this video, bro. These actors, they went crazy. They definitely went broke in the stupidest ways. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all thought about this video. And if y'all have other suggestions, you can also let me know down there as well. Make sure y'all stay tuned for other videos that we got coming in the future reactions. And until next time, show out love to this video, like, share, and subscribe. We are up out of this thing, baby. This is your boy Dairu. We signing out. Hey.